My name is Nadia Uwase. Na hiyo jina ingine nilibandika Miss Promoji. Yes, so welcome to Tree House. The kids we have here currently, they are those in primary and the college going students and those who are waiting to join college. They are the ones who are at home currently, and those are the people that you will be able to see.
I was brought up with a certain old shosho who also rescued me from the street, and fortunately she's resting with the angel, I think so. Yes, and I used to tell her, when I grow up, I want to help another person like the way you helped me. So community transformers basically is dealing with the people living with HIV and AIDS, just like you mentioned, and we deal with youth and drugs. So one day I invite you to get time and join us when we're in Madari, and we will be able to see what we are dealing with and what made us have Tree House.
Atakuwa mwimbaji.
Kwa majina naitwa Daphne Odira. Sasa naitwa Dafo. Nilikuwa nacheza futa but nikaretire. Siku hizi na dance. Lakini sana sana yenye inaniletea mkate kwa table mimi ni mtu wa IT. So when you're interested na IT, come tuongee. Mimi napenda watu wengi, I love having fun. Nimekam na timu yangu na watajiintroduce.
Safeni.
Poa.
Safeni tena. Poa. Kwa majina naitwa Mary Mikali. Profession procurement. Lakini currently I'm working as an office administrator at CWC. Na nimefurahi kuona. I'm blessed to be here. Amen.
Kwa jina mimi naitwa Alfred Mkitizo kutoka Ukambani, Makueni. Stay huku Nairobi. Kazi yangu ni hii hapa, photographer, footballer, ni leisure time, wale ucheza football siwache, inafanyanga unakuwa physically fit.
Mimi ni daktari wa mawazo.
Okay.
Daktari ya mawazo. Ukiwa na wasiwasi leo, ukiwa unataka kuongea na mama, nifuate. Nitawashikilia, nitawaguza roho, tutaomba pamoja, na tutasema yote ambayo inatusumbua. Hapo itakuwa sawa? Wale ambao wako na huzuni watakuja waniambie. Wale ambao wako na shida ya meno watakuja waniambie. Wale ambao wako na shida ya kuwa na marafiki, tutakaa chini tuongee rafiki gani mzuri na rafiki gani mbaya. Si hapo itakuwa sawa? Wasichana ambao wanataka kuwa wakina mama watakuja kunieleza. Ukitaka kuwa mama mzuri kwako utakuja kunieleza. Vijana huko? Vijana huko? Ukitaka kujua vile utafanya kwa uzuri kwangu. Sawa? Kama kuna wale wanajaribu kutafuta madawa ya kulevya, hapa mtakuja kuniongelesha, tuongee, tujue vile tutakuwa. Si ndio? Wale ambao wanasikia wako na ugonjwa fulani kwa mwili, wanajisikia wajisikii, nitaketi mahali tutanongoziana. Kwa hivyo mimi naitwa Mama Wellness. Mama nini?
Wellness.
Sasa wakati unataka kuwa na fikira mzuri, ukilala usiku unaweka kichwa pale, unaanza kufikiria, utakuja kwangu tujadiliane. Si hapo ni sawa?
Atabaki hapa na mwenye anataka kumwongelesha amwage roho yake venye anataka
Afungue roho.
Sawa. By the way, ndio reason tumekaa other than kucheza na nyinyi ndio aweze kuopa counseling. Sawa. Feel free to interact with us. Tuongee, tucheze. Sasa kusema tulie, lakini tulia ni sawa. Tucheke. Fearfully, wonderfully made. I am a fearfully, wonderfully made. That's why I stand like a soldier.
Papa amesema maisha ni mzuri. Sio ni kitu mzuri sana. Tuambie ni mzuri yake.
Tunaenda shule.
Aha. Amesema anaenda shule. Sio ni kitu mzuri? Shule ni kitu ya muhimu sana. Haya, ni nini tena inafanya waseme maisha ni mzuri?
Basic need.
Ha! Tuko na basic needs. Nani anajua basic needs? Hey, kila mtu anajua basic needs. Number 1 ni shelter. Number 2 food. Number 3 clothing. Number 4 Number 5 education is secondary. Ah, umesikia education is secondary? Huko ni kupoa, kwenu kuna nini? Kwenu kuna nini? Kuchunga tu ng'ombe, hakuna shule. Aha, who was saying education is not priority? Tukiongea juu ya afya, tunasema nini? Toka miaka 13 na kwenda juu. Psychologist atakubaliana na mimi. Kuna wakati unajisikia mwili imechangamuka. Na reproductive system umeongea juu yake? Haya, mnaongea nini hapo? Ukifika 13, you are a confused person. Ujui kama wewe ni mtu mzima ama wewe ni mtoto. Si ndio? Mimi kama psychologist nitasonga mbele kidogo. Na tutaongea hii mambo. Inagaubaga.
We are still working on the transition plan for both girls and boys, because for the girls we still have that thing when you leave the girls, where will they go, what will happen, will they behave and all that. So most of them we still have them, or if they are not here we just trace like a family member. If they are total orphan, we trace a family member who would be willing to have them as we wait for them to join college, because even when they move out we still sponsor their college education. Yeah, so we can say that we have seen God, because at least every child here, at least we give them up to high school education. Even for college, they know. When we keep on checking here and there to see whether we can get a sponsor who can take them and all that. So it's we are proud to say that at least we give them up to high school education. And you see kids who have been raised in such environment, of course after there they have, as they wait for college, they look for something to do here and there. Some are working in the salon, and others are involved in catering services. We have a neighbor who does that, so they help. So they know after Form 4, we don't like remove our hands and everything, but at least we let them be so that we can continue. Yes, I do. Yeah. C'est bon.
Bonjour.
I usually tell my husband, like, he has a heart for children. You know, there are some people, if you gave them these children's home from the time that they started, they wouldn't even be living here. Because sometimes I just want, yes, we live with them. Yeah, we live with them because we want them to have values. We want them to have a family foundation and see how a family operates. Because, you know, some of these kids, when they make mistake in the future, they just say, mimi sikuretiwa na mamangu, nini. So we just try to show them it's not about reaching people to help only. It's about also us having a part that we are playing. Yes. Yeah, so karibuni sana. This is Tree House for you, and yeah, we are glad to have you.
So Treehouse is just a child or one of the projects we do for community transformers. It is a department under OVC, Orphan and Vulnerable Children. But you see, also when you deal with the children, you need to align with the children department ministry requirements and the policies, work with the children officers. So that's why Treehouse also was also registered to align with all those whatever. So to the children department, they know Treehouse like dealing with only children, which is true. To me, I know Treehouse as one of the pillars of community transformers, because I didn't want to register community transformers to be dealing with only children, because I deal with different issues. So right now we narrowed them down. When we started, we had several projects and departments. But you see, every year you sit down and see where you're making impact, what is not working, and you keep on changing things. So right now, community transformers have 4 departments. We deal with those ones. Children, obviously, we deal with women empowerment, we deal with youth empowerment, and community outreaches. Under community outreaches, depending on the issues that are in the community, we respond to whatever we can. We work with like-minded organizations or network, just to be part of the solution in the community. So, so if I come to Treehouse now, Treehouse deal with also different issues of the children. Some of the issues I relate with very well, because if you are orphan, I know I did tracing, or I came to know my people when I'm this big. So I grew up not knowing any relative. But because many kids keep on asking me, do you know where my parents came from? Or we are doing tracing to find them. So some of them are abandoned, and as they grow up, they want to know which county, whatever, if they have any guardian. So, and you need to help them at least deal with such issues, or even to know their people. So because I did tracing on myself, for them they are lucky. We do tracing. We send these people and we go to the field to find out about them, and sometimes it's traumatizing, because sometimes you get their guardians, but they don't want to deal with them. So that's what Treehouse is there for. And for us to make them a whole, we need people like you who will sit and hear their issues. Sometimes people just need someone to listen to them. So as Nick and all the people we work with, I'm thankful that God always gives us people who have a heart for children, who help us take good care of them, but it is not always easy. We start things and believing God will do it. I came to understanding, and based on the experiences that I've had since 2005 up to now, I have come to realize, okay, whatever we do is for God. All the children belongs to Him, and we are just workers. And sometimes we try to do things for God, thinking He doesn't know. So as we learned that committing things to Him and letting Him do it and guiding us, I think is the best thing, because sometimes we don't even have food, but we always believe that we will eat. As someone popped in with something that we desperately needed, and that is God. Sometimes we don't have school fee. Not all children are paid for. We have someone who is helping, a certain foundation that is helping pay for some children's school fee. Not all. But even those that are not paid for, at times they are sent home. We talk to the teachers, and okay, you are given 2 days or 1 day, you go back to school. Sometimes someone pop in, I want to pay for someone, and they give their names. So it is it is just faith. I have realized that faith works, and it costs people to believe that God will do it. You know, we did a fundraising and we were targeting over 3 point something just to put us lab and create some few rooms up. But we didn't even meet our target. I think we were able to get like less than 100 by then, but we were not discouraged. People have keep on sending maybe 1,000 or 2,000. But we say if we make a step, God will make other step for us. So some people were for the idea, we wait, but we will wait until you wait. It's until you exercise your faith, and then you see what God is able to do.
You are such a darling. You are a mother of many.
Thank you.
You are like the wife of Abraham, the mother to all of us. I have 5 children. And for you, I don't know how many you have of your own. 4. And then you have so many in this home that I'm only asking God to give you the strength, the knowledge, the understanding. Your womb has carried so many children. And these children, I pray that they are going to come out to be women of value and men of value. Already you are a woman of virtue. You are a woman like the merchant ship coming from afar. And those goodies that you are aspiring to get today, you will get them. Because you're like a merchant ship. We will feel it and feel it when you come back home. The children are like, oh, mommy, what is in your bag? And the children are going to grow. It's not easy to take care of such a big number of children. Sure. Thank you so much for even accepting to have, I don't know what to say. I don't know. God is going to provide, and He's our provider. The faith that you have, the faith that Abraham had, that is the faith that I'm praying that will not be shaken. Amen. Amen. We are here to bring you back the report, a good report of what you have done as our clients. We came to you and were requesting for support for a children's home, which you did and gave us quite a lot for us to take back to the community. We are happy to say that the program is still on, and we want more support. This is why we are coming back to you. But I just want to thank you and just thank God for who you are and what you have done for us as counseling and wellness consulting. We went to the community, and if you look at our social media, you will see the presentations that were done, and what we are still requesting for is to make sure that we keep these children in school. We as CWC are ready to provide pro bono counseling. This went on very well as we were in the field. We went through a sensitization process where we collected all the children, there are about 75 of them, but we were not able to pick all of them. We only got a few from 13 and above, those who are able to understand the issues on drugs and substance abuse and how it affects them and how we can prevent it. And then we also talked about HIV prevention. We talked about their sexuality and relationships and peer pressure at large. And they were able to contribute in a very special way. We as a company are still requesting that you assist us and support us in many ways. We will be providing, again, as I say, pro bono work in terms of counseling. These children need counseling, they need guidance, they need to be mentored, because we are the family members who are out here and are able to assist them. We as foster parents, just an organization that stands up for wellness, is really good for us to work with the children. We are also asking support in terms of bundles of wunga. We calculated and came up with a formula where 75 children would take about 4 packets of wunga in a day. And so if you can stand in with us so that we're able to provide food on the table for these children, their plates are empty. They only have ugali and skuma wiki most of the times, but we want to add something like meat and also some beans. So we'll be working with them for 100 days, and we have done the first day. This is the first day when we went to the field and participated in terms of playing with them, making sure that we take them through counseling sessions, and also feeding them and educating them. That was the first day. Now we are getting to the second day, where we'll be going back to the field to at least give more. And thank you so much for even supporting us with the much you gave us, or the little you gave us. We were able to make a step.